Hi, this is Caroline. Welcome to my garden. Once again, it's Saturday. Hashtag Garden Tour Saturday with Grandma Sandy. I will be giving my hanging basket some fertilizer and watering it in. Deadheading here of the geraniums. You pull off the whole stem. You can wait till it's totally dead, like these two are really dead. Or something that looks like on its way, you just pull it out and it gives more energy to the other ones. Sometimes if the flower is half dead, I'll just pull off the half dead of the flower just to keep the prettiness there. It's hanging basket fertilizer. Now I'm doing it with one hand here, but I'm just looking in now to make sure that it gets to the ground. See, you don't want to leave it on the leaves. That's wasteful. It'll probably get down there with the water, but just take out them dead leaves at the bottom. Usually I clean up the bottom before I put the fertilizer on it, or even water. Like I'll have a good look and make sure everything's nice and clean when I water. And now this is impatiens. I'll be fertilizing those with the same hanging basket fertilizer. And I'll be dead. With the impatient, you have to look and see that the flower sometimes sticks to the leaves, and you want to try to rub that off. Clean up all the little sticks at the flower is like on the end of the stem. Sometimes the flower comes off and the stem stays, so you just haul those stems off. So everything is fertilized, all the flowers on the deck. And now I'm watering everything, watering it in. That's my girl who stands there, the dove and shells. Now when you're watering a hanging basket, it's best to make your water go around the pot, around the top. Don't just stick your hose in one spot, and then every time you come by the water, you're sticking it in the same spot because you have opened up the leaves. The water will just make a hole straight down in through the soil and then down, rid of the pot. When you get a hanging basket from the garden center that's been hanging there for 3 weeks, those people, they might just, see that one spot that the hose can go into, and they fill the water and it just runs right through the pot, and you get it home and it dies. It's because the water is not getting around the whole flower. So I'm watering my lavender. I'm thinking about moving my lavender from the table and putting it down in the flower pot at the end of the deck. And this is my jasmine, a house plant, and I brought it outside. And just a couple of marigolds that I had left over. They're not doing so well in the pot. We'll see with the fertilizer and water now how well it will do. Here's some suns. Here's the box that I'm thinking bring my lavender down to. The begonias didn't do so well. I think the first fertilizer was too strong for them. But I will move these ones out into the front. I'll move the couple of begonias over. Move this one over once it's finished flowering because it is a perennial. So I'll move that over in front of the other two and put my lavender down in this corner. Once the other one dies off, I'll bring the lavender down. I like the lavender on the table because when you're sitting around the table, you can touch the lavender, nice smell. But I would like for it to grow in my garden. Now I'm going to be cutting back this honeysuckle, not this branch in particular because this branch hangs over and out the other way, but inside and up because they're giving shade to the peonies. So there's the branches I cut off, and yeah, it will open up the light for the peonies, and this branch still hangs out over the other way, so that's good. The roses are coming. From the deck you look down and all the roses are on top. I have white peonies and pink peonies here. Oh, and here's the currant bush, black currants. I love black currants. Here are the forget-me-nots all done. So I'll be coming in and cutting down all the seeds and leaving the plants. You still have to keep watering the plants and watering the forget-me-not plants so it won't die on you. But this is seeds from last year. Remember this spring I was showing you that I saved the seeds from last year? And here's the garden this summer. And now it's gone and I'm coming in and cutting it all down. So I'm going to keep at it now, and I'm just going to clean up the forget-me-not beds. There are a few flowers that just grew in this area, like I didn't plant them. And I'll be getting rid of the high ones on this side that I'm at now. And I'm going to leave the other ones on the other side because I'm not sure. They do pop up in my garden. They're in other spots, but I'm not sure if it has a flower on the top or not. But right now they're nice and high with the daisies. Now these plants that I've never planted and came into my garden, they're like volunteer plants. That's what us gardeners call them. They volunteer to be in my garden. See, it's just the tops. Just so you leave the leaves there and they'll be there all summer and you keep watering them, don't let them die. But you see that high green one there? That's the one I'm going to be pulling out. Now I'm cutting back these daisies because they're covering up my rock, which is my walkway. There they are, they're so pretty. I'll bring them in, put them in the vase. And now everything is going to be watered since it's shocked. Just to break up the ground. The ground is really hard too. And so just to give it a good watering. And of course here I am washing out the bird bath and filling that up. Now I'm carrying the weeds back to the backyard over the fence. And here it is. Everything is cleared around that side. And I have other forget-me-nots that I have to cut back in the other field. And here are the daisies. So thank you, Grandma Sandy, for the day. And thank you all for coming by. Have a great day and enjoy your gardening. Bye for now.